aggression here with the right clicks, knowing that Real cannot do anything to fight back without that bottle. That bottle is incoming now, but Butterfly Effect will have his first, so there is a chance. He hits level 3 mark, he could go for the double raise play. There's one, but he won't go for a second yet. Thing is, if you are Real, I think it's going to be very challenging to get that water in his top lane. I mean, never mind, they take down Fish King, so no rotations to come in for the water runes. So maybe not, maybe Real's got one.
Fish King is hanging around once more, this time not under the cover of vision. So they could try to make another play.
Yeah, he's going to give it a shot. Real, copping one raise, boulder smash does connect, and Real should just be dead. The Wenhao is coming.
Ooh.
Nice little jump away,
Ooh.
and now the Duke on the roll. In fact, the SF's in trouble. Oh, no, not again. And Real tips him immediately. These rotations, they are just not working out, and that's a big death to give away to Real.
Just saying how well Butterfly Effect was doing in terms of CS, but dropping that death to Real with another rotation that just doesn't connect as Fish King gets punished as well. I mean, you've got this perfect start for LRNR. Like, they're finding everything. Their side lanes are looking pretty well. You're not really losing out in a massive way. Maybe your lane for Y is a little bit slower as he does fall down bot. But your mid strong even. You've got a Bloodseeker that's going to have its really good timing on the Maelstrom. And a Zeus that's just going to have an early level 6 to pressure. Everything you could possibly ask for is lining up here.
Wenhao, he's still going here. Look at this. Arrow is going to be taken by the Earth Spirit instead, so Fish King will tank the gank here as Summer's going to try and rotate. But do they have the damage? He ends up sprouting the Mirana. Real could have just jumped out of the sprout anyway, had he been...
5 HP regen, 2.5 mana. Like, it covers literally all your bases for almost every hero here as well. Trying to rotate mid, though.
Oh, Butterfly Effect, not again. Arrow gonna connect, toss is up, but he's too healthy for now. He'll back his way out. In fact, he's turning right back around. He wants the fight, but he will die to the Thunder God's Wrath. He gets Bocce just before he goes down. As Wenhao, he is not gonna drop either. They have the Solar Guardian. Why? He'll go for the chase onto the clock, but won't have the mana to follow up. Nevertheless, it will be another win for Lonely Rock and Roll. Here is Lonely Rock and Roll as they are. Oh, Butterfly Effect, not him. That's the big one you really want. Have they seen him yet? Arrow, it's actually going to be thrown back towards the Dawnbreaker. Y is running. They were trying to hunt him down, but the cavalry is incoming. Perfect avalanche from Wenhao. And that, oh, that'll be a double. They do find Fish King. They will find G-Me. I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly, John, but Jumi. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Something like that. My pronunciation isn't that right as well. Nice kills. Good punishment. One more.
The Solar Guardian's gonna land. Tosses up. They'll try to sprout to help Butterfly Effect. In fact, it's gonna be enough. Requiem's out. Butterfly Effect gonna turn right back around.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they were lacking just a little bit of damage.
Yeah, that's where maybe there's this under farm and under level on Y starts to come in, although.
Real? He's a big one. Sprout is out. He's gone.
Yeah,
they were off to such a great start, John, but they're starting to throw some kills back the other way.
They're throwing some kills back, bigger engagements. They'll try to smoke play here on LRNR, though.
Yeah, here we go. Big rotation from Lonely Rock and Roll. Starbreaker to start off with. Requiem is there from Butterfly Effect, forcing them back a little bit as Y. Y now trapped up. I don't think they have the damage, but oh, just barely. Just barely. They'll get the Maelstrom proc, and that'll be enough as they even found another. Bocce, he'll try to leap away. He's still on the low ground. Meanwhile, when Hal gets caught out. Oh, no. It's just such a mess.
Yeah, it's all one by one. And for LR, I mean, yes, again, they can stall. Maybe once you've got the full ags up in Real 1, you can try to drag this game out. I don't know if you can come back in unless you get like great blinks out from Wenhao.
Oh boy, here we go again. Solar Guardian to try and help out. They'll at least find a clockwork with that. Everything being expended, and they'll find both supports. But TZY, he still wants Real down. Chains off the mark though. Now he's dropping. He'll get ruptured up. Have they thrown this game back the other way? They may have made a pretty big mistake here. This Cactus, they dropped 3 for nothing.
Sacrifices. It's a good set of kills for LRNR to find. And that does lead to Y finishing up his Desolator and his Shard. So the Dawnbreaker has a lot more presence in these fights. They're going to try again.
And they are still the stronger team, still 9k ahead as Wen Hao. Well, they're going to lose the Aegis on their Prophet, but they do find the support Tiny as Big Can will run off with the remaining duration of his BKB. Doesn't want to be here any longer. Hookshot though, very nice from Jimu. Does find the Mirana. The silence is there, the Rod of Atos out, and that means Bocce is just dropping. As Butterfly Effect is going for more. They want Y. Sprout, it's not going to hold him in. The Rocket Flare does... Seems like they want to smoke up and use that timing. They're even going to find a nice regen rune here for Butterfly. He'll go ahead and bottle that one up. And they are wrapping right around the other way. Right behind the side of Lonely Rock and Roll. They'll find Bocce. Roll in. Nimbus will cancel. They'll try to blow up the Earth Spirit, but he has a BKB up. Still, Big Cat's going for it. He will find one as TZY. He got ruptured. A nice hook shot from Jimmy. Trying to fight back. They'll find the Bloodseeker. Big Cat's gone. Real's gone as well. They even found the Mirana in the end. It's just so rough. Like, they commit everything. You can see the rocket players just flying in and out. It's so hard to avoid the vision that's now being provided. Like, it feels like at this point, he will just always know where you are as the clock until that overclocking does run out, which it does now. So they are going to try and make a jump in. Rupture is out onto Fish King. They'll blow up the Earth Spirit. But here comes Summer. It's a 3-man Gleipnir. And they are just going to get shredded by TZY. Wen Hao, where's the sentries? There it is. They'll at least find the Tiny as well. Both supports going down for Lonely Rock and Roll. There is just no escape from Team Cactus.
No. They couldn't even get the toss back. Like, that was only a toss in the air. They couldn't toss him back with a Rupture. So they missed out on some of that Rupture damage here as well. Ooh, Summer.
He's gone deep, but he's got a Satanic. He's got to hit them, though. Oh, he had to avoid the stun. The Bocce arrow was coming in. They do get the Prophet. That's going to be enough. They're going to...
That is... Oh, that's the kind of pause where you're playing in the pub and you're like, all right, yeah, this is... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is a great time to pause. They have vision. They have leap. They have blink on Wen Hao. They have to go in, I think. Roshan, it's so low. They make the jump in.
No way.
Summer has snatched the Aegis. It doesn't matter if you can see in the Roshan pit. Only fast hands matter. And with that, Lonely Rock and Roll, they will be punished. They will all drop, apart from their Zeus, and Wen Hao has disconnected.
Oh, boy.
Is it because of lag? We will find out very...
I think is what we called it back then. This just takes me back. I was like, this feels familiar. Like, all right, the degenerates in the league. Right, exactly that.
And look how well that went for them, John. Only DNM made it out. TCY. Just going to move in. Wen Hao, he's already caught out. Big Can, he pops a Rupture, but he's been hexed up. The Cogs pushback buys a bit of time. Summer, he'll refresh. Another Hex. They will at least put him in the ethereal form, but it won't matter. Requiem out from Butterfly Effect, just blowing him up. It's time to call it, boys. This game is well and truly over. As Real is still trying, but the GG was called. Game number 1 does end up going the way of Cactus. And I'll tell you what, John, they looked a little bit rocky. Maybe the first 5 to 10 minutes with those mid-deaths on Butterfly. How is trying, Bocce also rotating, but the roll is there from Fish King, but he cannot reach. He still holds on to the Boulder Smash, but the cavalry's incoming. Chains out on Real. He is still okay, though. He is now chasing them down. It's Fish King. He should be the one to drop. Uphill miss, but he will go down. Real, though, still being chased, but is not going to drop. It's just too much. The cooldown is proving to be a little bit too long as Jumi. He does at least get a courier, but now their Ember's in trouble.
Boy.
Butterfly Effect. He can knock it out. Even Y rotating. 4 heroes in the mid lane here from Lonely Rock and Roll, and it has really paid off. Triple kill for Bocce.
Probably not the hero you want to give the kills to, but really good counter rotations.
Impossible.
Nah.
Jumi.
They tried, but...
Mid lane, they do catch out a Clockwork. He's got the Cogs up, though, so he can force up a Bocce. Very nice leap in. Does get into the Cogs, leaps away from them as well. Jumi still trying to run. Should not be able to make it out, and does not, as Bocce does secure the kill. His 4th one of the game as the Mirana. In fact, he's got all the kills on the map right now as the Pos 4. Pulse 5, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Butterfly?
bouncing back from game 1.
Oh, nice arrow. Avalanche to set up, but Butterfly Effect has got no way out. Perfect rotations from Lonely Rock and Roll.
And they're just connecting. And they've been camping that mid for such a long time, too. Wenhao steals that kill away from Bocce. Still no kills for good old Real One, which is really unfortunate. Like, these supports are just grabbing everything. And for Cactus, this is not a good sign. Again, this lineup is so tempo-based. You are still getting that good lane out for Summer, but the Ember Spirit being this behind, it is starting to be a concern.
Butterfly Effect, he copped an arrow. He's still got no remnants available. He's gone. Oh, no. He just TP'd right in and they just dived T1. Triple kill for Real. And as you were saying, he got no kills. There you go. They give it right back to him.
Like, this is still a DK. It's level 2 Dragon Blood. He is really tanky. They'll try for the defense here, though.
Oh, this might be bait, though. Roll in. Fish King's in. They have found Wenhao. A nice Wukong's command. They're going to make it kind of rough to keep fighting as TZY needs out of this. He's going to get out of the ring, but it won't matter. He is still going to drop as they even found Summer. Who's baiting who? Fish King, also caught, is not going to be able to make it out. Real with a mega kill streak now on the MK. And just nothing. Nothing goes their way when Lonely Rock and Roll just team up as 5 and just go at them.
I'm pretty impressed with how well LRNR are kind of playing this time around. Like, they are finding these fights as they did last game as well, but they're translating it into more overall map wins.
Oh, the arrow.
No. What? What?
I mean, he
That's
couldn't see it, to be fair, I don't think. Pretty rough position. And they're grouping up mid. There's just no fighting right now. It's just so tough. And they might have to.
It just comes... Oh?
Jimmy, he's in. Avalanche is going to lock him down, though, but it won't matter. TZY is there with the follow-up. Problem is, Real's just going to move in. A nice Cogs pushback.
Meteor Hammer?
He might connect with the Meteor Hammer, and they do. The epicenter, but TZY, he can't break the gap. He's got nothing to close. Still, nice stun. Back the way of the T2 tower as they are moving into the Prophet now. Maybe they can fight back. Why? He is going to drop the Butterfly. Meanwhile, TZY actually made it out. He actually gets out of there.
Managed to use their positioning really well. Butterfly Effect just dance around. And they are pretty durable, to be fair. Like, if you think about the Tricore on a Cactus outside of the Ember, they are fairly tanky. So they've got tools to play with. They've got that blink up now.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to drop. TZY gone. Another nice pick up here onto the Pos 3 Sand King, who really is struggling to find impact without the blink initiations. Big Can, however, he's a huge kill. Stun is going to land. There's no strength morph in time.
Boy.
The silence even then to ensure that he has no follow-up. That's a great trade here for the side of Cactus.
Can still be massive. As the Lincolns won't stop that. They'll go in.
Mid lane, they popped a double damage rune. Wenhao breaks the smoke, so Summer, he's going to happily make the jump in. Bocce is there to back up, and a very nice Chains is there, locking both of them down. A Boundless, though, going to hold down the Ember, and they've lost Butterfly. Oh, it could have been so good. They had the DD rune, but it's not good enough. Jumi even hookshotting right back to his DK, just in case. The Butterfly gets caught with his pants down, and he just melts. As they keep going, Wenhao found more. He found the Earth Spirit. It may cost his own life, but it's still going to be a great trade as TZY also getting caught. Does at least now pick up his blink before he dies. But it's still a terrible fight for Cactus. Lonely Rock and Roll, they'll be very happy to go up for a top tier 2 tower.
And they just find this really good counter initiation from LRNR, getting the chain stuns off onto Butterfly Effect. He needs a BKB to feel really safe in these fights, and that's a little bit off for him. They will try to chase, though.
Yeah, Jimmy. Cogs is there, but Real is stuck in there with him, so he won't mind as now Butterfly does show up. Real, they're going to try for the MK. He's got the Wukong's command out. Silence was not there in time. They just continue feeding more kills away. This Butterfly is still chipping at Real, but they have the Guiding Greaves up, or rather the mech up on bot. Why?
He needs a Meteor Hammer. Like, he bought it.
Of course.
He paid for it. He has to use it. He paid for it. He paid full value for that damn thing.
That he
He's
did.
got to use it.
No sails on. Arrow's going to connect onto TZY. Still Summer is still trying for Y, and they do secure one. Problem is, the cavalry is here. They've lost two. They'll probably
Ooh.
lose Summer, but Butterfly, he does pick off Real. That's a bit of a turnaround now. As Wen Hao will go down to the silence. Big Cat dropping very low, and now 4 down. Butterfly effect, he does drop in the end. Big Cat is going to be okay to TP out. But that is a pretty big...
Butterfly effect is going for Radiance, which theoretically makes sense against all these physical cores. I don't know if it's going to be fast enough.
Mid lane, big jump in. Butterfly, he's going to be okay for now. In fact, they're trying to fight back. Wen Hao gets trapped up in TZY. A big epicenter burrow. They found the Morphling. And this time, the Meteor Hammer does pay off. That's what you wanted to see.
Oh my god.
Oh, Arcane Rune. They'll pick it up. I don't believe that was spotted at all by the... No, it should have been, actually. The ward was giving vision. But Big Can did not get the memo. Or maybe he's just baiting for his team, because Wen Hao, he's there with the Avalanche. Gleipnir out as well. They all get caught in this radiant triangle. TZY, he at least gets the epicenter off in time to secure himself a kill. It won't matter, though. They still lose 2 for 1. And Roshan is completely open now for a bit of hesitation. See, respecting the side of Cactus, like they are still a pretty scary squad, but now with the Manta and Guardian Greaves up on Bocce and of course Big Can respectively, they're looking to make the jump in. Hookshot is there. They've already found one target. It's going to be Wen Hao on the Tiny. He's been a huge problem this game, but a great Wukong's command, a great Boundless. It's going to ensure that they find a 2 for 1. Lonely Rock and Roll off to a great start already in this team fight. Suddenly he's got that Ancient Black Dragon available. Pretty devastating in the middle of these team fights, and here we go. They pop it immediately. Summer just blinks right in. He's found Wen Hao on the Tiny. It's not a bad way to start, as they'll even find the Mirana. TZY moving in, but Bocce survives. It's a full-on brawl here in the dire jungle. Summer trying to back off. In fact, no. He'll go back in onto Big Can. He wants the Morphling with the best lap. They might have him, though he does still have the Aegis up. Nice little burrow strike away. They'll find Fish King, but they do lose Y on the Prophet. Immediate buybacks here from the side of Cactus. They want to reinitiate. They'll keep up the vision. Maybe to pop at the moment, so he's kind of a sitting duck as Summer's going to try and run the old-fashioned way. A nice stun. He will not get blocked, and somehow he's going to make it. In fact, they're going to turn. Real sticking around. He thinks he's safe. They just stun him up, and there's no way of helping. Oh, I can't believe that. He actually makes it out and turns. There's now Big Can's in trouble. Why just TP'd in? He'll see TZY incoming, but they do blink away. They're not feeling safe. Especially Summer. He's not very healthy at the moment. They see him on the Dragon Knight. Wen Hao, he's trying to sneak up behind. TZY makes the first jump in though, so he will die. I think Cactus getting a little bit too excited. So Lonely Rock and Roll, they will punish quite heavily.
We're going to have 3 minutes until we see that Roche respawn. So there's some time to chill out, but they're actually going to smoke up and be aggressive on this.
Yeah, it's the unexpected play, but it's a smoke on smoke scenario now. Summer, he's going to have his smoke broken. They should see them very, very soon as Wen Hao. He just jumped right into them. This is not the play, at the very least, for Lonely Rock and Roll, as they will lose one. Big Can gets caught. He needs help. He'll waveform back towards TZY, but he's gone way too far. He's got the hand up. I'm not sure about this one, Big Can. He is waving them goodbye, as he is the one to drop. Oh no, what have they done?
The stun on Dragon Tail and get all of that before the BKB pops on. It's a lot harder now for Cactus to find that kill.
Well, here we go. They're going to have to try. Roshan under siege. Jumi going to scout out the Roshan pit. Should know they're in there. Wen Hao, he moves in with a nice avalanche toss. The clockwork is already gone, but they do have buyback. They'll move in. Meanwhile, TZY, he found the Prophet. That's a huge pickoff, but the Glimmer Cape, it's going to save Y from dying. He'll try for the BKB TP out, and he might just make it because they don't have the damage. In fact, Fish King's gone to boot. Buybacks are there, but now their DK's in trouble. He doesn't have a BKB left. Summer, he'll get onto the high ground. He'll fight from there instead. Real lands the Boundless. They've still got the Dragon under control. They'll take him down. Summer has bought back, but he's out of the Dragon form now. Can they keep the fight going?
Oh, what?
They found the Morphling. Big Can. High fives out. Locked down. He's still trying to survive through it. He's got the man in a waveform in just a moment, and he'll commit it. In comes Real again on the monkey. Still fighting. Fish King forced to get out. TZY's gone. Fish King has died back to boot. And Roshan is still very healthy. So a buyback from TZY. They want to keep fighting. And Lonely Rock and Roll, they're still taking their time for Roshan. They'll move in again. The Clockwork is in position for an Age of Steel. He's going to move in now, though. Oh, he's too late. So close yet so far. They even found the DK as well in the Boundless. Summer, he's going to BKB up and try to fight in the Wukong's command. They've lost 3 heroes. There's 2 cores against 4. Summer trying to run. Butterfly Effect has cleaned up the backside, but it's not going to matter because they've lost their Dragon Knight. Like, this Monkey King, he's just hitting so damn hard. Well, he's going to be careful not to go too deep. Because if they get wiped, they're only 1 racks up. But they're going right after the Ancient, knowing the buybacks are not available on the DK. Big Can, it's up to Butterfly Effect to save. In fact, they have lost the Morphling once. Can they get Real? Real is dropping. Real is gone. All right, hold on a minute. Big Can, he needs to be the one to survive. They've lost Y. He's going to get out of there. What is happening?
They go all in. They're in a weird spot right now on the side of Cactus where, yes, they looked amazing in the last fight, and then they kind of true to just try to kill off Wenhao. They do have buyback at the least on Butterfly Effect.
Well, here we go. Bottom rack's under siege now. Nice jump in from TZY. That's going to blow Y right up. His chains are there. They found the Mirana. Bocce needs a leap. Goes the exact wrong way. He will go down to boot as they're looking for more now. Hookshot off the mark. Big Can completely destroying Fish King. But Big Can is just trying to escape now. The Summer, he's not done. He'll break the Lincolns. The stun is available. He'll pop it now. They have the Spirit Vessel. Big Can's been left behind. They've got the Morphling controlled up. He's been rooted in place. Surely he gets out with a waveform, but not quite. He is gone. It's Real. Needs to TP away. But now they've got the Tiny. Still, the Ancient in the meantime's exposed. And is under siege by the creeps. Summer will defend. But it's a 4-man wipe. And they are drawing a line. 1 stun from TZY. He is just dropping every single time. And that just can't happen. Like, that's your off lane just melting before the fight even starts. Here we go. Smoke on smoke scenario. This is the one they're looking for. Lonely Rock and Roll. They have a high ground advantage. Jumi, he's going to die for the team, but they jump in anyway. TZY, he got a double stun off. They found the Morphling. They found the Tiny, but it doesn't matter because they haven't got the follow-up. They are just melting. This Big Can, Jumi, they bought back. They are still going. But Summer, I think he realizes he might need to get out of here. Or does he? TZY, they have been Wenhao. That's the Tiny gone without buyback. Now Y's caught out. The Nature's Prophet, he is also down. No buyback available. Oh, and Big Can. With the Moonlight Shadow, he is surviving for now. Instead, they will find Bocce on the Mirana. That is 3 down. It might even be more. Big Can's still running. Summer might see him very soon. He'll show him the creep wave.
It's going to be a lot easier to manage. Just needs to devour down his Ags now. He puts his treads away. He moves a bit too slow for that. But yeah, once he frees up the slot, he's going to be all set.
Here we go. Who's that? Oh, they've caught Y again. Oh, not Y. And now Big Can, he's in the middle of nowhere. He's trying to fight back against Summer. He might have enough, but no. TZY, another double stun. They will lose Bocce. At least Fish King does drop, but there goes Wenhao. I don't think this is the fight. So Summer has gone. That is a dieback. Big Can takes care of it. TZY also caught out. Ooh. Butterfly Effect tries to come back into the team fight. But he needs to run. So now the turnaround is back the way.
Secure this game a little bit cleaner here for Lonely Rock and Roll Club. The side of Cactus.
Oh. He's got the 25 talent with 2 sleight of fist charges here, John.
Oh,
double damage is active, by the way. This could be scary. They don't know. Let's see it. They're grouped up right now. Butterfly Effect, he could make some magic happen to defend this Ancient. It's not so much damage yet. He could just go for another, though. He's waiting. Ancient is going down. He needs to make some magic happen as they are going to roll in. Big Cat, he might just drop. He's lost the Aegis, but the Wukong's command, it's going to zone them out. The Ancient is still under siege, and they just call it. They don't have enough. Very anticlimactic Divine Rapier pickup, sadly, Jonathan. Back into the loving hands of Summer. But now Y can kind of feel protected in the sense that he knows that there's a huge creep wave, so they can play like this. They'll move in onto Jiamu. But he's going to be okay to back his way out as he's dropped the tombstone. When Hao now the one in trouble?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he certainly is. I mean, you can make the dive like that, but it is still an Undying you're diving against. That's never fun. Yeah, to decay the courier. That's not going to work either, Jumi. You'll get out of there. And so eventually the support rotation does once again pay off against Butterfly.
Yeah, they shut him down. Again, it does cost a lot of heroes, but you get the kill in the end. So you're more than happy. You might find a bonus there as well. Just a bit of a deny-off.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we've seen this before. Oh no. Boy. He gets caught again. This is exactly what happened in game 1. And the exact same tips coming out. Oh. Yeah. And you should... Turns out you could escape. Well done, John.
I'm going to restart my game, but yes. This is a great start for LRNR. Went to treat her. Trying it again. Butterfly Effect.
I mean, they're going to find an Undying instead. Jumi actually gets the stick charges, does drop the tombstone. In comes Fish King. They really want the Leshrac if they can afford to take him. In comes Summer. He's got a balance available. He'll land it. And they do punish heavily for the rotation that Lonely Rock and Roll have made. They've even got one more. The zombies are still going. When Hal cannot escape the grasp of this Undying. To land a decent avalanche, but it's not going to matter. Fish King will take a double.
Yeah, 2 for the King. They get that punishment. You even get that individual kill coming out for Butterfly Effect on Bocce. So they're recovering well. Like, they're forcing these skirmishes out on LRNR, but it's like what we said in the last game. Like, it's a little bit too forced sometimes.
And there you go again. Bocce, he gets some wards down, but he dies immediately. Because TZY and Fish King were just waiting. Is why he's actually going to pop a Doom here. Scorched Earth was stolen. Deny attempt from TZY. He's just going to try and keep up. Snowball, it's going to buy some time. Summer is there to back them up. The Rubik, still alive. Might die to the neutrals. Oh, the Dark Troll Summoner woke up. The Scorched Earth woke it up.
That is just so unfortunate for LR. Especially your Doom. Like, that's not a hero you normally see at this position in terms of net worth, but it's just been a really rough lane into like a really rough time.
Real being chased. TZY does land the shards. Needs the backup though, because Big Can is there to follow up as TZY is still going. Nice mana void, but it's not enough. They will get the Leshrac as TZY. He might drop here, but he is still running. Still trying to make it out. But when Hal cuts him off with the avalanche, ensures he goes down. Jumi now maybe going a little bit too far here on the Undying, but he does have someone to back him up. Big Can?
Really, really bad. One of those unfortunate things where, you know, your snowball fades, it crushes a tree, it just so happens to be your cores. Maybe you should have taken him into the snowball as well.
Oh,
but
boy.
Yeah, it works out in the end.
I mean, they are really returning the favor. Cactus not slowing down whatsoever. We'll find why. That's your Doom gone once again, as he has at least picked up his Midas before he does die. But now the chase for Wenhao. Eventually he knows he's just gonna... Oh, I say that. Pings out, TZY ran the wrong way. He's got Snowball up now, but he's still barely out of range. There you go, he does find it eventually. Quite a bit of time being wasted though by Wenhao. Does buy his team a little bit of time to get something going across the map.
Yeah, it gets them some time, but they lose their top tier 1 on top of that. So your top 4 jungle's a little bit more exposed now from LRNR. A little bit easier for Cactus to farm up in that area, with the mid missing as well. You've got the blink up on TZY, so more jump potential now to catch that slippery little AM. It'll be a lot easier to follow through on that control. Summer's ready to make a play here.
Oh, Doom is out onto the Undying. I mean, they really want the fight. Arrow's going to be juked out. Y is just down. And now with the Walrus Punch, Big Can's gone.
Oh, God.
I mean, I appreciate you don't want to have the Tombstone committed. But I don't know if that's the target. Is Real, bottom lane, is being chased TZY. He's just all across the map, but they don't have the dust. No detection available here for the Moonlight Shadow. So Real is going to be able to get out. They do eventually find the tier 1 bot tower. TZY trying to see if he can get himself out now, but no, never mind Summer. He wants to go again. Walrus Punch is there. Wukong's come out as well. Real's in huge trouble. They might lose TZY, or maybe they don't. Maybe they just don't. Is Wen Hao. Wen Hao will also go down here to Summer. A double kill for the MK. And they are still going.
Oh my
down
God.
Strikeout,
No.
final right click. They'll take down a third. Triple kill for Summer.
No, that is just sickening. They walk into range of the sentry while they're in with an advantage, and you don't have that right now on your AM. Your Doom is still working up with the Midas going into the BKB. You're gonna need way more than just that afterwards as well. It's a long process to kind of get that build-up you need, and you're at the point where Cactus invades that top jungle.
Bocce's gone. Big Can lifted up. He
Root,
gets near
man.
as well. He's still all right. He's still running, but TZY right behind him. Big Can in such big trouble. So Kingfish, he's got Ensnare that he took from the Doom.
Yep.
So why gave Ensnare away from a neutral?
Uncharted territory. Like, they have to adjust heavily on how LRNR execute to make that happen, which again is their biggest issue. Their execution's just slightly off the mark, and that's more than enough for Cactus to find these openings.
4 heroes top lane.
Oh,
Summer. He's
Summer?
gonna jump right into the...
What is the...
Summer, no!
What?
Oh, Summer. It may not matter. When Hal's gone, they'll still fight underneath the Tombstone. Shards not gonna lock in Real. But why is in big trouble in the Doom once again?
Oh,
And
I've been playing way too much, dude. I've been playing way too much. I have grown
love
to
to hear
love
it.
the Negev. I am a Negev player on CT. I hold angles and I hold my fire button. That's it. I'm terrible.
TZY. Doom's out. Arrow does connect, but Summer bound to strike there to try and protect. In fact, Y, he does find the Tusk kill. It's a good start. Can they find something to trade? They will pick up Wen Hao, but it's still a pretty big win here for Lonely Rock and Roll. Nice pick up there onto the Pulse 3 Tusk. No contest. All the
Shard
items
for
will go the
Butterfly
way of
Effect.
the SF. Happy days for him. Bottom. Real, trying to fight. Butterfly Effect literally could not care less. He'll just keep going. I don't understand the point of the BKB. Nevertheless, he is dead as Wen Hao also gone now. It appears that everyone just panic presses BKB when they're about to die to physical damage in this game.
Mickey, you can't say that. Bloodseeker eggs, baby. Me and Jenkins for theory crafting. It's pretty terrible, but it's funny.
Tier 3 tower, bottom lane going down. That's not too funny. At least not for Little Rock and Roll. They do get jumped immediately by TZY. They've lost Real. Y's popped his BKB, but he's just trying to fight. Here come those fragments, by the way, John. Look
They're
at them
not
go.
doing anything.
They get nothing out of the Doom committal. As they continue onto the mid-racks. Now, maybe if they overstay their welcome, maybe you have a chance at trying to fight back here, as they are going to move in. Wen Hao does at least set up onto the Undying, but Requiem is out. Real has been caught once again, and Real just gets blown up. As Ju-Mi, he is still alive. He'll make it out. Big Can. Oh, he's running. He's going to make it just barely. Wen Hao is still desperately trying to do something for his team. They do at least kill off the Rubik. Butterfly Effect, though, is popping off. TZY just punches Wen Hao. Gets rid of him. He will tie to the tier 3 tower. Summer's getting harassed by AM illusions here, John. And he just, he couldn't
Hey.
Big
And
Cat.
it's like, yeah, all right, that's it.
I mean, that is literally it. Like, he just walked in, hit him once, used the blink fragment, and just backed out again. Like, okay, this isn't working. Real? Well, this may not work out for him either. When Hal gets caught, Real gets caught. Here come the blink fragments. They are literally tickling Butterfly Effect right now. They are trying to chase the real one down. Run, Big Can, run. Fear is there, but can they lock him down? I don't think they can. He is wasting quite a bit of time, at the very least, as they call it.
They call it G. They don't want to do this anymore. I can't spot them.
You know what? I guarantee Real didn't even ask his team. I guarantee Real...